Jacques Reland is a senior research fellow at the Global Policy Institute. Earlier, I asked him if former President Hollande's candidacy could impact the election in France.
I don't think it will do at all. What I think that it came as a surprise that François Hollande is ready to stand with the new popular front created between the extremist LFI and the more moderate members of the Socialist Party. It came as a big surprise, but it shows exactly that this alliance of the left is purely for electoral purposes and not, they don't agree on very much between the far left of Mélenchon and the Social Democrats which governed with François Hollande. Let's not forget also that François Hollande is really hated by the far left and by the LFI, and also is not very liked by his own party members who think that his policy when he was president was not left-wing enough, and therefore he is not going to change things. But it shows that it is for them the goal is not to agree on a program. The goal is to be able to be present in the second round of the election. If the parties had gone single-handedly, very few of them would have been present in the second round. Let's not forget that this election is very different from the European election. It's a two-round election with 577 seats, all with a different political configuration. So that's why it's very hard today to see what the outcome is. But one thing is sure: if the left had been divided, it would probably have led to a draw in the second round between the National Rally, which is well ahead in opinion polls, and probably the government or the government-friendly parties.
I see, yes. Well, let's speak a little bit more about the National Rally. And despite the recent protests, why do recent polls continue to show the far right maintaining a lead?
But the far right maintains the lead in the polls. Yes, they were on an upward trend. They are a catch-all party which has capitalized on all the frustration, dissatisfactions in the people. They've capitalized on the cost of living measures, like everywhere else in Europe. They also share the concern of many French people about immigration and law and order. And let's not forget, you also have new television channels now, which daily, hourly, always talk about the insecurity and the violence. There's one channel called CNews that has helped, and also the fact that Marine Le Pen and Jordan Bardella appear as far more palatable than her father, Jean-Marie Le Pen. And that's why we saw that the demonstration yesterday gathered far less people than in 2002, when the presence of Le Pen in the second round of the election, of the presidential election, came as a total shock. Here in France, now people are accustomed. You can say that the National Rally is no longer the National Front in a way, and that's why it frightens the people less, and they might think that this government, they say, we've tried everything else, why, except the National Front, why not try them? Why not give them a chance?